Are you stuck on a problem? Are you unable to make progress on a project? Are you stumped on a creative assignment? A blog post, an article, a video, or a comic? Then you've got to try out this thinking model. It's called the natural planning model, and boy does it pack a wallop. Yeah. Hi, I'm Arif Akil. I'm a coach and master trainer of the GTD methodology, as well as the founder and coach at the Finishers Club. Now, I've used the natural planning model a lot. I use it all the time. And here are examples where I have used it. I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to lose 2 inches from my belly. One of the first things that I did, I used the natural planning model to brainstorm and come up with ideas how I could do that. I wanted a new product for my business, and that time the working name was the Finishers Formula. Once again, I used the natural planning model to move forward on that. I was very keen to be in partner with David Allen and to spread the GTD methodology to this part of the world. What did I do? I used his very natural planning model to do that. The email that I drafted to David, before I put the email down, I used the natural planning model to put across what I wanted to say. So it can be something as, if you're stuck on where to go out for dinner, or it could be an event that you want to organize for hundreds of people, or you can't decide which college you want to go to, or which school or summer school that you want to send your children to. For any of those things and more, you can use the natural planning model. Now, I'm going to run you through the natural planning model in a moment. But don't just sit there and watch the rest of the video. Bring out something that you're stuck on, a problem that you're stuck on, or project that you want to move forward with. And do this exercise with me. That's when you will get the true value of what this natural planning model is all about. You really got to experience it. So I like to use a software called Xmind to do the natural planning model. You don't have to do that. You don't have to use Xmind. You can use whatever works for you. You could do it on pen and paper. Like I said, you could use a document. I like Xmind. It works for me. So now I've taken on a new project. I teach English classes at our school, ILM Academy. So something new that I'm doing. I'm really not sure how to go about it. I'm not sure how to give my best. I'm kind of stuck. So like I said, I start by using the natural planning model. So I call it Teaching English at ILM. And the first question that I ask myself when doing the natural planning model is, why? Why is this being done? Why is this being done? Why is this being done? Well, one reason is our English teacher has a medical emergency, so we need a teacher. That's why it's being done. Yeah, that's why this is important to me. That's why this is being done. Yeah, so just putting that down has got me all motivated now to, this is really a really important project. So if you find yourself running out of juice and running out of drive, running out of motivation, ask the question, why is this being done? A second part to the why is, what are the values? What are the standards that I want to hold myself when taking on this project? So how do I go about asking this question? Well, there's a very powerful question to take this forward. And that question is, if I were to delegate this project to someone and they could do anything that they wanted. If I were to delegate this project to someone, I'm giving them a free hand to do anything that they want, as long as what? So as long as they what can I They can do anything that they want as long as what? So what are the standards that I will hold themselves to? Well, as long as they are punctual. So yeah, these are the values and standards that I would hold someone to. And therefore, these are the value standards that I hold myself to. Part 2 of the national planning model is wild success. Oh, this is the fun part. Wild success. Ooh, ta-da. What does that mean? What would wild success look like? To who? For each of the parties that have an interest. Wow. Okay, what would wild success look like? Ooh, so let's start with the children. What does wild success look like to children? Oh, children are having a blast in English classes. Yeah. What else? See, a key sub question to ask here is, what would wild success look like, so that you gets your giddy feeling inside. Once you want to go out and do a little happy dance, that it's so good. You know what's wild success for me over here? That the pieces that our children come up with, stories, articles, poems, or any sort of creative writing, it is actually gets published in magazines, newspapers, websites, and gets, yeah, if that happens, whoa. So that's what wild success is. So all right, now I've got that picture of what wild success looks like. This is what the children are going to do. This is what I'll be doing. The next step of the national planning model is called brainstorming. So with all that positive energy, what would brainstorming look like? What do I need to do to move forward on this? So brainstorming, let's see. I could do a blockbuster quiz around English quiz. I could, I love Scrabble and crosswords. So Scrabble, I'm going to play Scrabble games with them. That'll help them with the spelling. I'm going to play introduce them to crosswords, especially cryptic crosswords. When I first was able to crack my first cryptic crossword, I felt so good about it. So yeah, cryptic crosswords, they're just it, you know. They're not really about general knowledge. It's about how well you know English and play around with the English language once you get cryptic crosswords. Of course, I could introduce them to my favorite books. Now, after I brainstorm, I could structure this a little bit by saying what I need to do first, second, third. But since there are not too many, I'm not going to go through that step of actually structuring it. I'm going to go to the last step of the national planning model, which is next actions. What do I need to move for? What are the exact next physical, visible steps I need to do to move forward on these wonderful ideas that I've now come up with? Next actions. That's it. Look at that. Look at that. I started with being, unsure, stuck, confused. I had some ideas. I would have done some of these things, but to have it this good? Nah, I don't think so. See how probably just 5 to 7 minutes of structured thinking in this particular process. Why? Wild success, brainstorming, organizing these a bit, and then next actions, these 5 steps can go from you being unstuck to you actually having motivation, juice, energy, inspiration, and a plan, and the next actions to actually move forward with. So there you go. There you go. That's it. Gosh, I really hope you guys try this. Please do. You've got to do it to really taste how powerful and how effective this is. And if you do try it, yeah, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you have any questions, let me know. I would love to answer them for you. So that's it. Till my next video, take care, keep smiling, goodbye.